Hello and welcome to Dysfunctional Dialogue. I'm John McParland, and I have with me here today the most special guest of all, my beautiful bride, Debbie McParland. Debbie, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
We just had a whole lot of fun, just kind of setting things up together and just figuring things out. And I'm hoping to go ahead and encapsulate that into one. Okay, here's what I was talking about. Our quick chat while recording as I put Debbie on the spot. Here we go. So what were you just saying? Come on, what were you saying?
Fascinating story.
No. I want repeat what you just told me.
I went to the store today and bought some milk. It's the most amazing thing I've ever done.
We were doing a sound check, and that's the thing that you chose to say.
You asked me to say something. I said hello before, and you're like, can't you say something more than that?
But Debbie, I got some questions here that I think you're going to find pretty interesting to answer. What do you think? Want to give it a shot?
Okay.
All right.
Let's go for it.
All right. Would you rather be immortal but forgotten, or mortal but legendary?
What do you mean by immortal but forgotten?
So, actually, a really good question, because if you're immortal, you're always there in people's faces. How could people instantly forget you?
So I'm there, and then it's like, who was that? Anyway, let's talk about going to the store and buying some milk.
Oh no. Your big one-liner, huh?
It's gonna have to be.
This episode is sponsored by the Dairy Association of America.
Got milk? You got. There's your thumbnail.
Yeah, that's my thumbnail. Man.
Or mortal but legendary.
Yeah, mortal but legendary.
Yeah, now am I a legend for being something good or bad?
That's a good point.
Or a loser.
It doesn't say. Because that's, these questions could always be like, that evil genie. I've said this before. The genie that's ironic. He's like, oh, you want to be legendary? All right, good for you. We're going to make you a legend. The next thing you know, you're Jack the Ripper or something like that. Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah. So I didn't go anywhere near deep in this when I read it off to you. I thought immortal. I don't want to be immortal at all. So,
no.
And I thought legendary. Yeah, that sounds awesome. And just die when you die. But then you went ahead and threw the couple curveballs in there. And you made me had to think a little bit, Debbie.
Sorry.
Went ahead and made me think.
Right, I would say mortal and legendary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be immortal.
No, I don't. I think given those two, and you know what? If you die and you just happen to, you're dead anyway. So what's the difference, right? Oh well. They made me something I would prefer not to, but I'm at least, not going through this forever. As much as I love this, this is great stuff. I have a tough time imagining doing it forever.
Absolutely. And to be forgettable. Because
that'd be forgettable too.
Yeah, because then you're sitting there like, wow, John, we had this great conversation. Yeah. Hang up the phone and you'd be like,
yeah.
Who was I just talking to? No one would know who I was.
There'll be a lot of confused people.
What's the point?
A lot of confused people that encounter you. It's like,
yeah.
What just happened? Where'd that time go? I was talking to somebody, was I?
Was it fun? No?
I remember it being
Let's
fun.
Talk about milk.
Oh, you got to stop.
You started it.
No. I did not start it.
You asked me to say something. I said it. That's all that we
say. So you didn't know that by coming on a podcast, you'd have to say something, right? And that's what you chose to say over and over. I chose
to say.
Would you rather be able to change your appearance at will or your identity at will? Oh man, there is a difference. You're
So,
about to ask.
okay, yes, I know. Yes, I know. Because there's some really good things about both of those. My appearance, well, there's a lot of things I could change with that. But my identity. So if I were to like change my identity to somebody else, I could do some really good or really bad things.
Okay, literally those bad things you want to do.
Think about it. Think about it.
I'm asking. I am
Think
thinking
about it.
about it. What bad things would you do?
No, I mean, I would, like let's say if I was able to change my identity, I become the president of the United States, and I could say like or do something and change the course of humanity.
All right. Well, that's very interesting. Well, how would you change the course of humanity? What would you do?
Oh, come on now. You're asking someone who has not watched the news in I couldn't tell you how long.
What's it?
Melissa, so our daughter Melissa had texted a few weeks ago something about a virus that was going around from the cruise ship.
The hantavirus?
See, I don't even know the name of it. And she's like, "Oh, maybe I should be worried about that." I'm sitting there, I'm like, "Worried about what?" I don't know anything. So, I mean, that could be bad if I were to change my identity.
You got to choose your words more careful because I have you, and I could put it on loop over and over and over again saying, I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I don't know anything.
Uh-oh.
You got to be a little more
Uh-oh.
careful than that.
I guess so.
No, but
I guess so.
Debbie, those are great answers, frankly, because I didn't think anywhere near that much about it, so I love it.
Changing my appearance.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of women would think that, you know.
Yeah, I think a lot of people,
or men too, for
a lot
that
of
matter.
people would think that, right? Just by changing your appearance, maybe just some subtleties, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, for me, it would be.
It wouldn't be so subtle, is that what you're saying? So you're not going to disagree?
It would be subtle.
What?
Yeah. It would be subtle.
Yeah. Don't change a thing. I take back this question.
You can't do that. It's too late. It's on the internet now. Go ahead. Give me another question. I'm set.
All right. Would you rather live in a world where lies become visible or emotions become visible? Yeah. Right? That's a good one.
Emotions.
Yeah.
Would be a tough one to see.
Oh, I think the lies might be worse to see. Yeah.
It might help a lot of people.
It probably would actually, right? If your emotions were more visible, it might be helpful. Although you might be then prey for other people.
Ooh.
But then you'd be able to see their emotions you'd be able to see the mad in them or their conniving nature, how they emote for that.
So I'd be like, steer clear of that person. But everybody would see. It's not just me that sees emotions or lies.
Would you rather live in a world where everyone's lies become visible, or where everyone's emotions become audible? Actually, is the way it reads. So it's audible emotions, actually, according to the question. Audible. So if someone approaches you and they're really sad, you just hear a bunch of sobbing. I mean, that's nuts, man. Right? Someone's has happy circus thoughts, right? Or someone is just angry and you only hear is grrr.
The lie part, how would that change the world?
Yeah, if lies were visible, the world would change incredibly. I think that it would absolutely just force everyone to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Wow. So
wow.
I think that would be, as brutal as that is. Yeah, that's brutal. I think emotions becoming audible makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. Between the two, I think that the emotions, the lie one, like you just would have to word things, like you really would have to work on your language skills.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true
Because
because
you could get,
hmm,
I mean, it's not like you're hearing my thoughts. So, that shirt doesn't look good on you, in my opinion, right? So and this is just hypothetical, it's not true at all,
okay.
but I would have to word it in such a way that says, like, I've seen shirts that really have your skin tones pop. So, like, I'm not exactly saying that, ew, that shirt is disgusting. I'm working around it.
I think that's really clever, and it was a great example to pull out of the blue, Debbie. It's a
Thank
great example to pull out of. It was. I wouldn't have gotten there. I'll blame it on the anesthesia I had yesterday. I'm still blaming on it.
you.
I'm gonna see how many weeks I can go with that. That was
Okay.
yesterday, wasn't it? It was yesterday.
It was
See,
yesterday,
what's my name?
I think.
All right, this is interesting. So the AI is always asking some of these questions. I ask a question, AI, would you rather questions. It could be funny to talk about that are science fiction based, like a Twilight Zone or something like that, right? So one of the ones it came up with, and every once in a while I see these, and it makes you think that as far as the AI's perspective, it's all just a matrix, you know? So anyway, listen to this question. Would you rather be able to see the world in its true form or keep the comforting illusion? Right? So it's in essence saying, guess what? You're living in this comforting illusion and you don't really know how things really are. That's how I get that. That the AI
Yeah.
is saying that we're living like a cloaked world where we're not really
Yeah.
seeing how things really are,
Yeah.
which is
Uh-huh.
fascinating. You know,
Scary.
yeah. Well, I did ask for Twilight
Like,
Zone
what does
related
the
questions,
AI
so
know that I don't? You know?
yes. Oh God, man, that's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, I could sit on that for a minute. That's a nutty, crazy thought. All right, this is interesting. Would you rather be able to see the threads connecting people or the threads connecting events, right? Like the 7 degrees of somebody, all the connections. I mean, that's pretty fascinating in and of itself.
Well, the events, that's always fascinating.
That
That
is.
always fascinates me, how, like,
Yeah.
like this little thing that took place
Yep.
100 years ago, and how it evolved and
I have to say,
became.
I think that would be way more interesting.
I
People
think so
connecting is
too.
interesting, but events
Yeah,
connecting and how things go from one thing to another
it's
is
fun.
incredibly fascinating.
That's fun. That's a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
You'll be able to see all the butterfly effects.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, that's neat.
Mhm.
Just the entire ripple of everything. Wow, that's cool. The ripple of everything. All right. Would you rather live in a world where your emotions control the weather or the weather controls your emotions? Would you rather live in a world where your emotions
I
control the
think
weather? Yeah,
my emotions control the weather. That's what
that's what you,
I would. Yeah. Yeah.
right.
Because,
So,
like, I mean, we're going through, like, like, a lot of days of sunshine, and I just cannot imagine, like.
so if your emotions are controlling the weather, does that mean when you're crying, it would start raining? Is that what you're
Yeah.
equating that to? So
Yeah.
does that mean that I get to like rip on
Yeah.
you
Like, oh.
until you start crying?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, I
So,
vote that for you
oh
too.
no, we need the crops to be watered. Okay, Debbie, you're fat and you're ugly, and I'm gonna
It's,
pinch you a couple of times.
it's time for the Debbie roast.
I don't know anything. I don't know anything.
I need to hear and make sure there's no dragging on the microphone. So just kind of move around, talk a little bit, make sure it's not mic's on.
So I was going to the store and buying some milk.
We want some milk, did you?